What's going on, y'all? It's the Taking Your Christ. I'm about to do a quick little unboxing and probably a little review of the Nebula. This Nebula is going to be kind of cool. It's called Laser Bright Pocket Size. This is one that's getting all the traction. We bought a terrible, like cheap little thing on Amazon, the projector that was supposed to like be super bright and everything looked washed out. So, my wife really wanted a real nice laser projector because we was one of the first to get the laser projector. I would get in trouble for it. I was gonna show. This may not be the one I was talking about, but we ain't gonna talk about it because I don't want to get in trouble. But so we taking that one back and we're going with this one. This one got a lot of reviews. I went online, was looking for reviews, and I saw a lot of different people doing it, but it was like Linus Tech Tips and stuff like that. I'm just average Joe Schmo. All right, so that's why I'm about to do this little review. If you look at it, it got Google TV built in, which is pretty cool. I go back and forth between Android and iOS. Platform agnostic, so I don't care about that stuff. But that opens up the box. Let me look at these specs. It says it has Android TV OS, DLP laser, 1080p, 52 watt hour battery. Input is 2.5 amps, so that's very lightweight. So you can probably use like a regular phone charger to keep it charged. All right, let's unbox it. I took the plastic off. We're gonna open it up. Let me switch scenes a little bit. Should have my son switch the scenes for me. All right, we're gonna switch scenes. We're gonna open this bad boy up. Try to see what's going on. This is supposed to be really bright. You should be able to see it in the daytime. So we're gonna hold this. Open it up here. I think which camera I should use. I'm about to adjust it on the fly. At least y'all know this is live. All right. I'm putting it right there. Ooh, automatic zoom. By the way, I'm using an iPhone connected to a Mac Pro to record this. All right, these are the directions papers. You probably want to fast forward. Oh, look at that. That's dope. It's almost like an iPhone for projectors. Much better quality. The remote is built in. Got that here. You got the batteries in there and the directions. Put nice and succinct. So I'm past this. My wonderful wife. Hopefully she can put the batteries in this. Maybe not. All right, so we got that, and then here's the projector. Oh, look at that. That thing is pretty small. It is heavy though, very heavy. I bought a laser projector that I saw it won like the CES award like back in 2000, I want to say 12 or something, and it was pretty light. And I haven't seen anything like it, but it did get super duper hot. So I'm wondering, did they realize you can't have it that small? This is still pretty small. Let me give you some perspective. This is the old projector that I said I wasn't gonna mention. So they almost the same size. This is the remote control next to it. Get a bottle of water. It's shorter than a bottle of water. All right. Let me do the pocket test. I like to do the pocket test. So I'm about to see if it can fit in the middle of my sweatpants. Let me see. Oh, that's cool. It can fit in my pants, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna check that out. So that's a good sign. I think you see nice big screen here. Look, I don't know which camera I'm looking at. So it got the laser technology around the back. It looks like there's an IR blaster here to receive the remote signals. I'm pretty sure that's some kind of menu button. And then you got the power button. Down at the bottom, we got HDMI. We have aux cord so that you can hook it up to an external speaker. I'm pretty sure it has Bluetooth as well. Then there's USB-C for power. That's great. Down here, you gotta love it. It got a connection so you can hook it up to a tripod. All right, so that's gonna be pretty sweet. It's pretty substantial, so I don't know if like a cheap tripod that work, but it's pretty good. As y'all see these grills, some of these grills is for vents, but what's make this stand out, they say it's an all-in-one theater. So supposedly it should be able to have theater quality sound, or at least like it could fill the room up with just this, so you don't have to hook up an external speaker. At first we had it hooked up to our Amazon Studio, so this shouldn't need it. And then here you got an IR. I'm sorry, this is a sensor to allow it to auto keystone. So that sensor points at whatever surface and it sets up the direction. All right, now let's go back. Last little part, you got this little box. In this box, I'm assuming this is the charger. So we're gonna open up this charger box. There's the cord, USB-C cord. And we have a huge charger block. That's pretty dope. All right. I think that's it as far as the box. So we're gonna check this out. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna let the wife, this is actually my wife's gift, our family tradition. I bought her a little projector for her gift, so she's gonna log in her information so we can get on Google TV, and we're gonna use the projector from there. All right, we're gonna see. All right, but now I'm gonna cut it off right there to let you see. Let me see if I can do a little quick edit. You have the Nebula Laser 3, Nebula Capsule Laser 3. That's how it looks. Sometimes it's not that clear. HDMI input, aux out, power. It has built-in battery. It's supposed to run for 2.5 hours off the battery, so that's cool. You can watch the average movie, or you can at least watch TV shows or a basketball game. You come with a charger, USB-C cord, and like I said, it can fit in your pocket. This is about the size of a remote, and it can fit inside your pocket. All right, God bless. All right, this is the video with all the lights on. It's in the middle of the day. A little disco video popping. But this is the middle of the day in June. So just to get kind of give you an idea how it looks, even washed out. If you can see it in broad daylight, you know it's going to be good at night. So let me show y'all how it looks. And just to show y'all, you got huge windows open. Lots of wildlife, so you know it's a lot of sun going on. Look at that in broad daylight. All right, kind of give you an idea. But it get much better. And finally, a dark video. You got the lights on in the kitchen, but the room is dark. The rest of the room is dark. That's it with all the lights on. Okay, if you want one of these, I'm gonna leave a link in the description below. That's the Nebula Capsule 3 Laser Edition. Check it out. Please like and subscribe and share. God bless.